What is up, everyone? Welcome back to week 7 now, the final week of the regular season of the Dawn Draft League. This week we are up against Snom, who is the coach of the NC Mimikyus. So, matchup this week, very similar to a matchup we faced a few weeks ago. Kingdra Polytoads, who got the Rain Core, and they've got Regidrago, Tornadus Therian, Milotic, Clefable, Mimikyus, Jolteon is the name of that thing, Sharpedo, Toxapex, and Starmie. I don't know how I forgot so many names in that list. Yeah, this is very similar to a Rain team we played a few weeks ago, and I have brought the same 6 Pokemon myself. I've already qualified for the playoffs at this point. Like, the result of this week doesn't actually matter for my qualification. I do want to win because I know for a fact a 2-0 win will guarantee that I'm top seed in my pool. I'm not sure about a 2-1. I think a 2-1 win depends entirely on how Caleb does. But this is what Caleb's at. Yeah, so Caleb's same record as me, but 1 less score. So if I get a 2-0 this week, I'm guaranteed to top. A 2-1 and Caleb 2-0ing Niels would mean that they would win the group because of our head-to-head. So that's what I'm noticing. Yeah, the team I brought this week is I have gone for very similar to what I had last time I played against a Rain team. Slowking, lefties, and slack off. The reason I've gone for this is because I know for a fact that Snom enjoys going for like Toxapex endgames, and so Slowking can just completely destroy that in the endgame. Can't poison me. I can slack off any damage. In hindsight, that should actually be Black Sludge. I'm going to change that to a Black Sludge. I should do that now. Do I have a Black Sludge? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and change that to a Black Sludge whilst I'm doing this. Okay. Sludgy's back in the bag. I always forget that this Slowking's a poison type. Right, whilst I'm having a look for Black Sludge. Yeah, so we've gone for support, Butterfree, again, same as last time. Well, last time I played against Rain, Pollen Puff, Sleep Powder, Rage Powder, Protect. Policy Dragapult. Assault Vest Tapu Bulu this week is very, very good. And because I don't need as much coverage, I can afford to go for Woodhammer as well as Hornleech on it this week, which is nice. Gives me the extra Grass Stab if I need it. Then I've got Bulky Raikou with Eerie Impulse, T-Wave, Helping Hand. And then Life Orb Mamoswine. I think I've just brought that every week and not actually used it in any of them apart from like week 1. But where is my? I swear I have a Black Sludge somewhere, don't I? Oh, it doesn't matter if I don't have one. I'm using lefties anywhere else. Oh well, I'll just keep it as lefties. Anyway, yeah. So if we look at the matchup for this week, Bulu in particular against Kingdra. Like Kingdra can't do that much to Assault Vest Bulu. Polito definitely can't get one-shot. Regidrago absolutely can't. Tornadus is a bit of a problem. Other than that, like Milotic can't touch it and gets one-shot. Clefable can't really do much. Mimikyus can't really do much to it. They can burn it, I guess. Jolteon can't do anything to it. Sharpedo can't really do much to it. Maybe Ice Beam or something, but I'm not that scared of an Ice Beam. Toxapex can hit it for super effective poison moves, but I have high horsepower on Bulu here, and then Starmie obviously can't do much to it either. Like, this team is so heavily, like, water-based that it's just really easy to bring an Assault Vest Grassmon and kind of go nuts. So I think that the play is going to be to get rid of Tornadus and then just win with Bulu. The early game strats are either going to be, like, Dragapult Butterfree, I think is the most likely one. It's what we did last time in this matchup. So I can like, Sleep Powder Kingdra turn 1 and Protect. And then once Kingdra's asleep, I can just start going for like Whirlwind or Airstream or whatever, and put everything to sleep with Butterfree. And then I'll probably have like Tapu Bulu and either Mamoswine or Raikou in the back, I guess. That one. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'd go Bulu and Slowking back in probably. And then the other option I have is just leave Butterfree, Slowking, set up Trick Room, and then bring Bulu and I don't know, probably if I'm going slow mode, probably Mamoswine in the back. So those are kind of the two primary modes that I'm thinking of going for here. I think I'm relatively confident in this matchup. Obviously, I don't want to take anything for granted, because that is how you lose games. But I'm relatively confident, I think. One sec. Let me just message Snom to say that I'm good to go. Okay. Something interesting about the move choices to go over? Not really. Like, all these moves are pretty standard. Like, Psychic Sludge Bomb on Slowking hits pretty much everything. Like, there's no other coverage move on Slowking I'm ever going to use there. It's just double stab. And then... Sorry, I've lost my... Where's my cursor gone? There it is. Yeah, Bulu, Horny Woodhammer, Rock Slide, Horsepower. That's, like... So Kingdra hit with Grass, Polito with Grass, Regidrago... Actually, Grass is my strongest move against Regidrago as well, weirdly. Tornado hit with Rock Slide, Mighty hit with Grass, Clefable hit strongest with Grass, Mimikyu Grass, Jolteon Grass, Sharpedo Grass, Toxapex Ground, Stormy Grass. So it's just... I have 2 coverage moves literally just for Toxapex and Tornadus. I would love to have something for Regidrago, but unfortunately Tapu Bulu inexplicably doesn't get any physical fairy moves. They gave Player off to Tapu Lele and Tapu Fini, who are the 2 Tapus that can't really use it that well. Right. Sorry, I'm just waiting for Snom to get back to me at this point. Why does Obis do this to me sometimes? Sometimes it just decides I'm not allowed to see my cursor. Okay, here's my cursor. Oh, no, wrong one. That one, okay. Oh, my cursor's back, great. Right, I'm now good to go. I've messaged Nom to say that I'm ready. Although, I can forgive him if he hasn't seen the message straight away. I had to postpone this very last minute. And Snom, thankfully, agreed to push it back half an hour, about like 45 minutes before we were due to start, which was nice. So I can't complain if he rocks him a little bit late. Yeah. So who do I play in playoffs then? I guess it depends on my seeding. Like I said, I do want to get seed 1. Let's have a look. Top 8 bracket, Terrain League. Oh, okay. There's no indication of who's playing who. Never mind. Is there anything else really worth noting in this matchup? I'm trying to think what leads could potentially give me issue. Like I've planned pretty heavily around the rain lead. Potential issue could be Regidrago's not an issue. I guess like Clefable Regidrago could be a bit annoying, but if they lead Clefable Regidrago, then I can just switch in Tapu Bulu for free, so I don't really care, and I can put everything to sleep. So, right, Snom is getting ready. Okay, I know I asked Snom for a code, but I've actually given him a code now. Link battle, link code 3321 4456. There you go. Oh, the input speed, unbelievable. Real gamer hours here. Well, the leads could potentially be problematic. I don't know. Like Tornadus could maybe be a bit annoying, but like Dragapult deals with that. I'm not too scared of it if I've got Dragapult. Like Butterfree could put it to sleep, unless they go like Tornadus Airstream into Butterfree and double into it, but I can always just Airstream with Pult if they do that. Yeah, Milo's not scary. It's just like none of the water type leads are particularly scary. I could also just lead Tapu Bulu, honestly. I could lead like Bulu Raikou. Or like Raikou Slowking or something. Potentially. Actually, I don't really see anything wrong with that lead, to be honest. That's another option I have. So I've put a bit less planning into this week than I normally do, because I've been busy, and because this week, kind of in the long term, doesn't actually matter because I'm through to playoffs anyway. Like I said, it'd still be good to win, but right. Yeah, I think Bulu just wins this matchup by itself almost, to be honest. Like, pretty much every week my opponent has brought Politoed Kingdra, Tornadus, Toxapex, and then some combination of... It's like Milotic, Regidrago, and Mimikyu, I think, as the last 2 slots. Some combination of them. I don't really think they brought anything else, to be honest. Whereas I think the only Pokemon on my team that I haven't brought to any games is Bisharp, which was, I think, my last pick, actually. Actually, no, Purloin was my last pick. But, yeah, Bisharp is the only Pokemon I've not brought to any of my games. But it would have sucked into this one because it's got no bulk, and it's just facing down a bunch of water types. I probably could edit out this big long rambly bit, but I'm not going to. I am the new Wolf Glick. Trying to think if there's any fun anecdotes I can tell you in the meantime. I made cookies earlier, that was nice. I need to put them in a tin after I finish this, because they've been cooling for a while now. They'll probably be cooled by this point. I'm looking forward to eating those. There's not really anything else interesting to say. There's nothing interesting happening. Might have a job interview. Well, not a job interview, but I might have an initial meeting with a hiring director at a job I applied to next week. So that's something, I guess. Yeah, leave a comment if you got anything interesting you want to tell me about your time, about your lives that's going on. Because God knows I could do with something interesting going on at the moment. Start living vicariously through other people. Russ, now how long does it take you to switch on your Switch? He said he was turning on his Switch. Oh, there you go. Right on cue. Okay. One sec. Let me just hit Snorm with the good luck, have fun. I will decide the rules. Series 7. Wait, Series 9's already up? Huh. Which is the same as Series 7, but okay. Alright, let's grab the team. There's DDL. There it is. Right. There you go. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. Oh, I didn't get my notepad out. Fuck, where's my notepad? Okay, they've got... Yeah, this is almost exactly what I expected. So I'm just going to go Butterfree, Dragapult, Bulu, and Slowking, I think. As the lead. And I'm also going to... Wait a second. I'm going to grab my notebook and start taking notes. I keep forgetting to do this before games, but oh well. That one, okay. Okay, so it's Poly, Kingdra, it's Torn, it's Milo, it's Tox, and it's Bibi. Okay. I'm just gonna lock in. Yeah, I'm not. Ability. Yes. Okay. Okay, they lead Poly Kingdra, yep. And so I press Sleep Pattern to Kingdra, and I protect my Dragapult. Snom says, good luck, have fun. I'm somewhat disappointed for no exploding Colossal. Why am I going to leave... Why am I going to bring Explode Colossal into rain? Daft move. Let's do this. Did I press the right buttons? I feel like I may not have pressed the right buttons, but this is going to be... I'm pretty sure this is Big Kingdra, Whirlwind into Pulp. Seems like the obvious option. The other option I have there is I just hard switch Voodoo into that slot and eat it, but... This is funny because I don't know weakness policy. Kingdra goes to sleep, then next time I just go Whirlwind into Kingdra and put Politoed to sleep, and then it's kind of game over. Yeah, they just go having a Whirlwind into my Pult. Fine. So assuming I hit my 97% accurate sleep powder here, I'm absolutely A-okay. If I do not hit that, then I have to switch into Jesus, that did a lot. Nice! That is a nice amount of HP to be left on. That looks like lifeful damage, I would guess. Okay. Yeah, it is lifeful. I'm genius. Sleep powder, go to sleep. Do I want to max my Pult this game? I almost feel like I don't, having taken so much damage. I could also just like hit the Kingdra and sleep powder, and then next time I can Pollen Puff myself. Yeah, I just max Pult here, don't I? They have a switch in for one. They don't have a switch in for one, do they? No, they do not. They could switch in Mimikyus. Then they sack their max, which is fine. One with the Kingdra and sleep Politoed. Everything's just going night-night here. Okay, they don't switch Kingdra, which means Kingdra dies and Politoed goes to sleep. Kingdra is asleep. Kingdra is dead. Nice Dynamax. And now it is nap time for Politoed. You don't miss. This is just playing out exactly like game 2 of my last game against Rain. It's just the same situation. Who comes in? Tornadus? It is Tornadus, but surely that's dead to a Phantasm, right? I mean, hell, this lives this. I'm just going to Pollen Puff my own Pult here and blast the Torn. I really don't think this survives. Politoed goes Helping Hand. Oh, Politoed protects. That's fine, I'm not going after that slot. Phantasm. I'm pretty sure this dies. I am correct. And then I Pollen Puff myself because I'm a smart player. I drink the healthy juice. Yeah, this game is big time over. Toxapex comes in. Oh, I don't care. I'm just gonna worm in the Politoed and put Toxapex to sleep. Sleep powder. Good night. And Phantasm. As they say, as the like baseball announcer dude says in Wii Sports, that's the game. The Baneful Bunker, but I don't care. Because I'm just going to blow up your Politoed. Politoed gets blown up. And I'm pretty sure that like +2 darts should kill -1 Toxapex, right? I would be very surprised if it doesn't. Schlafgut. Okay. And now I just press the same buttons again. And that was a 4-0. Actually, I press slightly different buttons. No, I still press this button. And I press this button. It's not often I win a game with Butterfree without having to reveal Rage Powder. Darts. That doesn't kill. Jesus, Toxapex is bulky. It's fine, because Toxapex is also asleep, but... Good bite. Yeah, that's a solid GG. Is there any way for me to play this turn out so that... Does Pollen Puff go through... If I protect myself, do I still get Pollen Puffed? actually don't know if Pollen Puff hits through your partner's Protect. I feel like it probably doesn't. But, like, I want to experiment. Like, if this works, then I win the game with all my mons at full HP, and I think that's worthwhile. Storm's probably wondering what the hell I'm doing. You sleep. Okay, it does just hit Protect. That's sad. I can't win with all my Pokemon at full HP. Like, there was no way there for me to, like, not do anything with Dragapult. Dots. Why? Oh, now I can win with full HP. Nice. I've won game 1 with all of my Pokemon at maximum HP. That's really funny. Let's go. We did it, boys. We kind of took no damage in a certain way. Darts. Bonk. Nice. We got that flawless victory. What a homie. What an absolute homie. Protecting there so I can get the flawless win. How nice. Right. Do I just do the same again? I could also just go Butterfree Sloping into this, and I'm very tempted to do so. Just to try something different. What if I go Butterfree Slowking? Do they have counterplay to that? Because if Butterfree goes down, Slowking and Bulu just kind of sweep, don't they? Like, I'm guaranteed to get Trick. They can't stop me getting Trick Room up unless they, like, lead Mimikyu here. I guess a Mimikyu lead could be kind of bad for Dragapult. No, it's fine. I'm just going to go Pulp Butterfree again. I don't see any reason to really vary this. Bulu and Slowking. Yeah, I don't see a huge amount of reason to change this up. They should do Polykindra again. Do they Airstream and I'm just gonna Worm and Kingdra and also Sleep Powder Kingdra. I don't. There's no way they go for the same play again. Maybe better to go for a fat. I don't know if Wormwood would have necessarily killed -1 Kingdra. If they Helping Hand Wormwood into my Dragapult, I'm going to lose my mind. There is no way they do that, surely. This feels like double into Butterfree, honestly. I could see Airstream Scald into Butterfree. No way. Really? Okay, they do get into Butterfree. Oh, that's just the worst case scenario for my opponent. Because you don't need a Helping Hand to kill a Butterfree. That's not how Butterfree works. Butterfree is made of wet paper. I don't think this kills, but it's gonna do a chunk. Big chunk. Is that an Airstream range? Is that an Airstream range? I think it is. That looks like it's in airstream range, I'm going to be honest. So much that Fanta. So Whirlwind did... So I'm just trying to like measure up the HP bar here. Because I don't know if Politoed's going to... If Politoed's faster than Butterfree here, then this could get a little bit weird. Do I need the airstream? Not really. I think I prefer Phantasm. Like, if Politoed's uninvested, I don't think it's going to outspeed Butterfree here. At +1. Butterfree's speed is, what, 130 something? So you'd need a decent bit of investment to outspeed that at +1. Sleep. Go to bed. Kindra's asleep. I Phantasm. I drop Politoed defense. If Politoed goes faster than me now, this will be a dumb play, but I don't think Politoed's going to go faster than me. I'm wrong. Politoed does go faster than me. Well, there you go. So I probably should have gone for the airstream there, actually. But, I mean, what, I've traded my max for a Butterfree. I can bring in Bulu here. I don't really want to bring in Bulu here, because if they bring in Tornadus, Bulu's in a weird spot. So I think I'm just going to bring in Slowking. They're bringing Mimikyus. Interesting. Yeah, decent adaptation. Yeah, and I just Worm with the Politoed, drop the attack on Mimikyu. And I think I just want to break this thing's disguise. I think Politoed goes down to this. It's probably Trick Room, but I'm not too threatened by it. Oh, never mind, they're not Trick Rooming. This won't kill Pult. Cool, I Wormwind, especially with the attack drop. No way this kills Pult. Bonk. Good damage. And I break Disguise, which means I can just Phantom Force next turn into the Mimikyu. They could just take out Slowking here, actually, could be annoying. Yeah, Berry. No, I don't think this will kill Slowking either, honestly. This is just a neutral hit, basically. I just play off into Pulp. Cool, they gave me my policy, thank you. Very kind. And I break Disguise on Mimikyu, so now I just Phantom Force into that slot, right? Go Slowking. I have Slowking just kind of points. The other very sneaky... No, it's probably Toxapex backend, isn't it? The other very sneaky thing I could do here is I could go for... no, because if Mimikyu has Phantom Force, they can play around that. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Psyche into the Politoed here and Phantom Force into Mimikyu. Helping Hand. Is this Helping Hand Sneak? I could see that being what this is. It is. Again, I don't think this kills. Yeah. Goodbye. Yeah, that Wormwind was good there. I may lose out on the Politoed KO because of the Whirlwind, but I still think it was the right play. Nice. So Mimikyu's dead. That's just a fact. I think I just Psychic the Politoed here again, don't I? Could also set TR, set for a Bully back. No, because if they've got Toxapex back, and I don't think I care about setting Trick Room. Yeah, I'll do this. He goes down to... Ooh, Tornadus. Oh, they don't have Tox. That makes things a bit different. Politoed protects, that's fine. Wait, no, but now I have complete speed advantage. I just Dragon Darts for free here. No, that play wasn't good. I'm going to Dragon Darts here. They have Sneak on Mimikyu, so I think my player is to Dragon Darts and set up Trick Room. That way I get a Slowking Bulu endgame. Yeah, I think this is relatively wrapped up. Yeah, this is a double KO and then Mimikyu comes in. Like, Mimikyu will survive a hit from Slowking, but like it had the ability to go for Shadow Sneak anyway into Pulp. So speed doesn't matter, and then Bulu and Slowking are almost certainly going to be slower than it. So I can just do this. Trick Room. Yeah, this is game over. My opponent doesn't have a wink on here, I don't think. Because they have to sneak Pulp this turn or they're dead. Right? if they sneak Pult, I just get a free Psychic, and then I bring in Bulu for free, and I just go for, like, Horn Leech, whatever. And of course, and Psychic. Let's do this. And yes, that is how you pronounce that word. Sneak into Pult, yeah. That's GG's. Ooh, they crit me. Very glad they didn't crit me the turn before. I think I still would have been fine, honestly. Because in the position I was in, I could have set up Trick Room, and then Bulu and Trick Room just kind of wins the game. I think. I guess it depends on Rock Slide hits. But I think Bulu Slowking would have been able to win it. I can Surge. If my Slowking had taken any damage, it would be healing a lot at the moment. I'm just going to Wood Havoc because it's funny. More damage. More damage, funny move. And just this. That's GG. They sneak, but they won't be able to see all my recovery. Nice. Cool. Big old 2-0. We take those. Still really have got the perfect game 1. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know how much there is to analyse there. Game 2 could have got a little bit hairy. My opponent had a couple of plays they could have made that would have got a bit weird. I think going for the player off into Pult there was... I mean, I guess if I didn't Whirlwind, player off Sneak would have taken me out. So I guess that does make some sense. That is why I went for the Whirlwind, was just to drop the attack on Mimikyu. I think, like, what if they crit me there? I guess if they crit that player off, I might potentially be in a bad spot. But then... No, because then I've got Bulu and Slowking in against Politoed and... I was saying, I've got Bulu Slowking in against Politoed and Mimikyu, so I can set Trick Room up for free and just take out the Mimi with Bulu. And then... Yeah, I just hit the Tornadus until it dies. Yeah, I think I'm still fine either way, though. Yeah, GG's. That's... like I said, I mean, I'd basically already prepped for this matchup before this week, and, like, Game 1 was basically a carbon copy of Game 2 of my match against... Oh, who was it that had the rain team? Whoever it was that had the rain team. Of many weeks ago. It was basically just a carbon copy of that. So, yeah. The plan worked the first time, plan still works. I don't know how much more there really is to say about that. Game 1 was a bit of a wash. Game 2, I mean, my opponent could have played around that slightly better, I guess, because they'd gone for, like, Airstream Scold turn 1 into the Butterfree than they would have... They would have maybe had a slightly better position, but then I could have just started spamming Airstream with, Pulse. Could I? Yeah, I could have got... in that situation, I go, what, Max Guard and Horn Leech into Kingdra, take the Kingdra out, and then I can start dropping defense and hitting things with Bulu. I guess they could bring Tornadus from there, but, like, Tornadus can't kill Bulu. And I could potentially go for, yeah, I could go for, like, Phantasm Rock Slide or whatever, and start doing some damage like that. So I think I had outs against pretty much anything that my opponent could have brought in the back end there, even if they had made the right play on turn 1. But yeah, that is GG's. So that leaves me 6-1 with a... Am I plus 10? Let me check. Yeah, I'll be plus 10 score because I've only dropped... Yeah, I dropped one game in week 1, and then the game I lost was a 2-1. So that's... Yeah. I'm at plus 10. That's about as good a record as I could ask for at 6-1. So yeah, that's guaranteed top of the group, which is nice. So I'm number 1 seed from our group going to playoffs. I'm trying to think. It looks like most of the other groups are relatively decided. Actually, no. Actually, our group isn't decided yet. There's actually there's a match between 2nd and 3rd in the group that I'm in, where if the guy in 3rd 2-0s the person in 2nd, then they hop past them into 2nd, they qualify for playoffs. But if the person in 2nd, if Caleb gets a single game, then they're through. So that's an interesting match. Other groups... I mean, Grassy's wrapped up, so the qualifiers from Grassy group are guaranteed. So it'll be Danbra and Shikari from that group. So Misty's a bit up in the air. Actually, ooh. Psychic Group looks very interesting here, because Psychic Group has 2 people on 4 and 2, and 2 people on 3 and 3. No, sorry, 3 people on 3 and 3. Jesus. That is a contested group. So we're going into the final week here, and there are still 5 people in that group of 6 that could qualify for playoffs. That's nuts. So the other groups, like Grassy Group, like I said, is wrapped up. Misty, there are only 3 people that could go through, and then Electric, there, like I'm already through now, or at least I was already through at the end of last week, and there are 2 people fighting for that next slot. And then there's one group that has 5 people contesting for the playoff spots. That's nuts. Oh well, yeah, that is all for me for this week. Thank you everyone for tuning in, as always. If you haven't already subbed to the YouTube, please do. I appreciate any and all support. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the playoffs. Bye-bye.